Hi there, in this tutorial we will learn the process of eye retouching in Adobe Photoshop. So let's take a look the entire process. So at first we have to open our exercise file from file menu. So here is the file menu and then we will go for open option. And inside the retouching folder you will get this Philip Unsplash image. You just have to select this image and then you have to click open. So this is the image and we will retouch the eye part in here. So let's take a look how we will retouch the eye. And before start retouching we have to duplicate this layer. So therefore we have to right click on this background layer, then we will get this duplicate layer option. So let's click on this duplicate layer option. Let me write retouching. Okay, retouching. And right now we will use sponge tool. So here is the sponge tool. You just have to right click on here. Maybe the dodge tool might be appeared on your tool panel. So inside the dodge tool you will get this sponge tool, and you have to make sure the mode should be saturate. In here you will get two mode, desaturate and saturate, but you have to use saturate mode, and flow should be 50%. And let's zoom in the image from view menu, and here is the zoom in option, or you can use keyboard shortcut by pressing Ctrl or Command plus sign. Okay, you can take a look. The eye, it seems quite dark and we will make it bright, and therefore we have to use the sponge tool. So let's start making brighter this eye part, and let's reduce the brush size and we will make brighter this area. Okay, now we will work with the second eye, and let's start the brightening process by sponge tool. And now we have to reduce the brush size. Okay, so let's zoom out this image and let's turn off this retouching layer. Then you can have the actual view of previous image. Then you can understand before and after effect. So let me turn off the retouching layer. This is the before and this is the after. Before, after, before, after. So this is how you will retouch eye on Adobe Photoshop. And let me show you another process, and to do that we have to duplicate this background layer once again. And let me turn off this retouching layer, and we have to duplicate this background layer once again. And to background you just have to right click on here, then you will get this duplicate layer option. So let me write a name for a new duplicated layer. I want to write blue retouching. Okay, so let me click OK, and you can take a look. Our layer is duplicated, and right now we have to work with this layer, but before that we have to add a new layer. So here is the option for add a new layer. So you just have to click on this plus sign and you can take a look. A new layer is created and we will work in this new layer. and we have to use the brush tool. So here is the brush tool, and from the brush setting panel you have to make sure that you are using a hard round brush, and we have to use 100% hardness. So let's zoom in the image, and we will use this color. You have to pick this color and we have to click OK, and we will draw a round circle in here. So let's draw a round circle in here, by the brush. Okay, let's go for second eye. Okay, looks good. And now let's zoom out the image. And right now we will use the blending option. So you must have to select this layer 1 and then we will go for blending option. So here is the option for blending, and let's change the blending. Actually we will use hue blending mode, but before that let's take a look how it's look with other blending option. So we are using darken, multiply, color burn, linear burn, darker color, lighten, screen, color dodge. Color dodge is one of the good blending option, and if you can reduce the opacity then you will have this effect, but we will use hue blending option. Therefore let me increase the opacity, and now we will go for other blending option. This overlay seems good. So this is the hue blending option, and you can take a look. The new effect is added in the eye. So let me zoom out the image and let me turn off this layer 1. So let me turn off. This is the before and this is the after. Before, after. So this is the quite simple process how you will retouch eye in Adobe Photoshop. So see you in next lesson.